everybody, welcome back to ABC at Home. After today's class, we will have completed 12 sessions, and I have my little cheat sheet here because I actually use this when I start to develop lesson plans on making sure that we work the whole body, because as we talked about with all the muscles and the bones and all that we have to work on body-wise, that without question, if we don't use it, we do lose it. So we really want to work all the body parts as we did last time we were together. Tennis ball, we actually worked each individual digit on each hand. Make sure you do that right hand if you didn't do that right hand from last time, because we only did half of it. But it's important. And my message to you and everybody in classes and whatnot is that if you had a range of motion and you actually don't have it anymore, it doesn't automatically come back. You have to work it. And so my whole, oh boy, my puppy's here, as you all probably met Winnie, Winston, the Westie. Anyway, he's flipping something around. Who knows? Maybe it's a ball or something. I'm sure it's something he's not supposed to have. Anyhow, but this is what I actually use as my cheat sheet. So I work on lesson plans for balance, which we have done, okay? Our heel to toe. And we're gonna be doing a little bit more of each of these. Hopefully I'll be able to get them all in. If not, I'll be doing more classes as well. But it's very important that when and if you think of it, to drop me a note and let me know what you'd like to see more of, what's working for you. Maybe something that maybe you're noticing that your posture is better, that you were able to help somebody with their posture, whatever it may be. But from a balance and a strengthening, we did that a little bit. We're going to be working with that a little bit as well. But the first time that, if you've watched me from the first class, I actually talked about a yardstick. Could be a yardstick, could be a broom or whatever. But what I'd like for you to do is, if you can, grab a couple things while we do our stretches, okay? Grab something like a yardstick. A yardstick would be great. If you have a walking pole, that would work as well. A broom could work. It would work. But we do wanna, I like to work and spend a little time and attention always on the fingers. So grab that, and then grab your soup cans. If that's what you want to use for your weights, or else grab your weights. What else do we have here? We might have time for more of the balls, but I probably won't do too much with the balls, only because we just worked on that last time, and I'll do another whole class on that as well. But I just want to expound and do a couple extra exercises that we haven't had a chance to do in the past. But so grab your soup cans, grab your weights, grab your yardstick if that's what you have, and just know that when I'm working on class, putting my classes together, I usually use this as my cheat sheet, and it's strength training, and it's stretching, and it's flexibility, and it's balance, agility, and always work on core strength with your posture. Posture is the numero uno most important thing to do. But anyway, just know I appreciate you coming into class and spending the time with me, but know that this is a journey, and it's really a journey to, it's a journey without an end. That's what I guess I'm trying to say. It's a journey without an end. So we've got to have a good time doing it. Nothing should hurt. I should look forward to it. And the biggest thing with a little daily routine is how you feel afterwards. Okay, you should feel more energized and more energy, and it should all be good. It's all good. Because like I say, it's like playing. If we play together, we stay together. Okay, sit up in the middle of your chair, please. And we're gonna rock side to side. Hip comes up. Doesn't matter if it's right or left or right, doesn't really matter. Shoulders up, back, and down. So I'm going to be working on some more classes here. How to get up out of a chair, and hopefully not using, the chair to lift off from, things of that sort, which we have talked about and we've worked on in class as well. But my big takeaway, so today I guess will be called tip day as well. I have heard from many of you that had a difficult time getting up off of a chair without pushing off or using an arm of a chair is just the fact of sitting up in a chair. Sitting up, sitting forward. That's just sitting forward in a chair. Because when you think about it, trying to get up from a chair, when you're back here and you start the rocking, we've all seen people do it, and then they finally get it, but the head's going, unfortunately, the head's going forward, and we don't want that. We always want to sit up in our chair during the whole duration of sitting in a chair. I know that isn't something that I think is even possible in a lazy boy or anything of that sort. But any other type of chair, please, please, please sit up. You'll automatically be working the core, and it's so important. Back and forth, bringing the hip up. Good, bringing the hip up. I'm losing all of my balls that I have for the class. I've just seen Winston, the Westie, with 3 of my balls. That's okay, that's okay. Okay, so we're gonna do some more, we're gonna do our stretches like we normally do, but I'd like to work on this dexterity exercise because we haven't worked on this at all. So this might be a little bit easier for me because of the shape of my yardstick. It's perfectly square. And so if you have one of the ones that are flatter, see if you can roll it. And why is that important? Because you're using all of your fingers to do this, okay? And we're gonna go all the way out. Nice. Good. And now go all the way in. So I mentioned if hopefully you were involved in the last class, and the whole thing was on the tennis ball and strengthening our grip. And now we're just gonna roll it. We're gonna roll it away from us. And as we're rolling it, now start to go out with the hands. Now stop whatever you're doing. Look at your elbows and bring your elbows up and continue the journey. Good. Oh yeah. I think I got this yardstick I think I mentioned it at State Fair, and I love it. It's a great one. Now I'm gonna roll it towards me, but I don't wanna drop my elbows, so I'm gonna bring the elbows up a little bit more, and now roll. Good, roll. Nice. Good, working the fingers. If they feels a little bit tight, or if it feels a little bit, your fingers are a little bit slow in moving, it's okay. It gets better, I promise you. This is our last time going out. I know the arms are starting to feel a little bit tight. And now go rolling it away. Sit up nice and straight, belly button back to the spine. Chin is up. Chin is up when he wants me to play with the ball so bad with him. And drop your arms. Take a nice deep breath in. Oh yeah, lean forward, let it out. Okay, let's grab our water. If you don't have it, please grab your water. Cheers and toast. Nice big drink of water. Let's try to get through a lot of this during our time together. Another deep breath in, another deep swallow. Big swallow. I can tell my words are kind of rolling into each other. Okay, here we go. That goes right under your chair. I want to do one more thing with the yardstick because we did take the time and effort to go and get it. So let's bring it under the chin and now go overhead and now go behind the head. And now come up and under the chin and down. Now for some of you, you might say, oh, that was no big deal. I will tell you the range of motion, not so much this, but behind the head is sometimes a little bit more difficult than some realize. You don't realize how until you actually do it. So come up overhead, under the chin, and down. Let's do 3 more. Right here, under the chin. Now go up. Now go behind the head. You notice when you go behind the head, what's happening? Shoulder blades are pinching together. Right away, think about belly button back to the spine. Go up. Good. Down and under chin. And bring it down. Let's do 2 more. Go under. Up. Ready? Take the arms, go behind the head, drop it down, much easier. Go up, bring it under the chin, and down. We just have one more. So I kind of added on there, instead of going directly up and then behind the head, we're going up, taking the arms and pushing them back and then go behind the head. So let's do that together. Hold on to your stick, under the chin, above the head, go back with the arms. So we've done this with our stretches where we get those arms to go either parallel with the ears or behind the ears. And now drop it. And up, behind the chin, down, and we're done with this for right now. So there's a lot of different dexterity exercises that I do with poles and whatnot. That's just one to kind of start the process, or they say process. Okay, sit up in the middle of the chair, shoulders up, back, drop the shoulder blades in the back pocket, bring your belly button back to the spine. Hands are right here on the quad. Perfect posture position. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. We have 3 of these. Lean forward, let it out. Deep breath in. Blow it out. And deep breath in. And blow it out. So we have worked on that every single class. And then from there, we branched off and got into a couple other breathing techniques. And we're gonna do one, we're just gonna go 2 rounds of it, and that's the square breathing. That seems to be a very big popular one with everybody, and it's a phenomenal one to do for stress. And what I want you to think about, when you think of square breathing, think of a square, okay? And what I want everyone to think about is the upper left-hand point of that square, okay? So deep breath in through the nose and hold it. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, blow it out. For 4, deep breath in. Hold it. Deep breath in. Deep breath in. Blow it out for 4. One more time. Deep breath in. Hold it for 4. Blow it out. Deep breath in. Blow it out. Deep breath in. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Blow it out. Let's get up to that upper left-hand corner. Deep breath in. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Blow it out for 4. And done. What it is, it's a little bit more action going on with whatever I've got going on here and me talking, whatever, but in your mind, it's 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 4. Take a deep breath in for 4, hold for 4, blow out for 4. And you make a square in your mind. And what happens is it calms everything down. Shoulders go up, shoulders go back, shoulders go in the back pocket. Round it forward and press on your shins. We just got 3 of these. We're pressing, pressing, pressing. Good. Bring the back of the hands up, open up nice and wide. Chest goes out, elbows go behind your back, and round it forward. So we've done this, I think, almost every single class, and good. I want everyone to get to know this stretch because it's good for the body, all upper body, and up we go. But today, I want to expound on a couple things that we've done, and maybe we'll do a couple new things. We'll see. And round. Good. Relax the shoulders, relax the back of the neck. Hands come up, open it up nice and wide. This time, elbows are going to go behind our back. And we're going to go. And here we go. We're just pulsing. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop. So before I really start an exercise program or my routine, I always like to get a couple stretches in. Especially doesn't matter if you're doing it in the morning, afternoon, or whatever. It's just getting big, wide moves, not moving too fast, not moving too hard, but just getting things going, because basically what are we doing? We're getting our circulation going. We're getting our circulation going, we're getting our body ready because we're trying to start a routine. Fingers and hands go forward and pull back. Arms are up high. How high? Above the chest. Reach and pull. So not only are we working our arms, we're working our lower back, because we should be getting a little bit of a stretch as we're leaning forward. We're stretching. Lean forward and stretch. Elbows come back. Lean forward and stretch. I like it. Lean and back. Let's do 2 more. And last one. And drop your arms. Here we go. And bring our hips up. Winston, no. Let's see if he listens to me. He normally doesn't. Here we go. No, I'm sorry, honey. No, mommy's working right now, so I'm working out. You just put your head down. Go looking out the window. Back and forth. Hips are up. So as I'm punching forward with my left hand, my right hip is up. My hip goes down. Now my left hip is up and my right hand punches. Back and forth, back and forth. Make sure that those feet are weighting and unweighting, but they need to be flat on the floor, both feet facing forward. Look at the knees. You want to have roughly 2 fists length apart with the knees. Good. Back and forth. So now we're working the legs, we're working our hips, we're working our arms, and it's just a warm up. Oh, I know. And drop down. Wiggle the fingers. Push both hands out like you're pushing something away. Spread those fingers as wide as you can and make that all-important fist. And take your fists and now drop them down. Oh, feel that stretch in front of the hands. I love this one. And up. And drop it. Drop them. Feel the stretch in front of the hands. Up. We have 3 more. Drop it down. And up. 2 more. Drop. Up. Last one. Drop it. Come back up. Stir the pot. We're making soup. I love to make soup. I make really good soup. Oh yeah. Got a secret recipe. Yeah. So look at my arms. They're out straight, but look at the elbows. Again, always have a slight bend in the elbows and knees at all times. Stop the stirring and go the other way. Other way. Other way. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And drop it down. I feel that in my whole upper arm. If there's ever a question that everything's connected, it's so true. When you start to exercise, you do little things and all of a sudden you feel it in a total different part of your body. So, okay, back and forth. I think we've done enough warm up. Let's take our right hand and go on the left side of our chair and bring the chin up. Now you can actually hold on with your left hand as well, but we're trying to get that stretch, and now the chest comes out. And come back to the other side. We just have one each side. Grab a left hand, grab a hold of the side of the chair if you can. Chest goes out. Feel that cross stretch. Nice, and relax. Okay, let's grab our weights. So what I'm gonna do, I like a pillow this size, or if you have one of these, if you've gotten one of these from me, the wobble, we're gonna use this. Why? Because we wanna keep our core nice and straight and taut, and we're gonna build it while we're building our muscles. So we're gonna be working a lot of things. So if you don't have a wobble, which a lot of people don't, some of you do. Every time I work with a prop, I always get the ones that say, I need that. Take your pillow and put it on your seat. Don't have to if you don't want to, but it does make it a little bit less, I don't say secure because that's not a good word, but it gives you a little variance as far as the movement, but you need to keep your core nice and straight and taut because you don't want to wiggle yourself right off the chair. I'm going to use my all favorite 2-pounders. from Trader Joe's. Okay? Use your weights if you'd like to use your weights. I think I have those as well. Weights or soup cans or just your arms. Okay? Here we go. Goalposts. Now, I can't see myself in a mirror, but what I'm trying to do here is have my elbows actually be parallel with my shoulders. And I want to think of myself like I'm a goalpost. Relax your chin, relax your neck. With just the right hand, left hand is going to stay stationary right here. Up an inch, down, up, down. So let me tell you about weight training. Doesn't matter what you use for your weights. In the beginning, I would imagine, a year from now when we're together, I might ask you to go up a little bit more in the weight. But the big thing is the range of motion and not using too much weight. We're trying to fatigue the muscle every time we work it. And we never, ever, ever want to do weight training 2 days in a row. We need 48 hours for that muscle to rest before we go back at it. You need to have strength. Weight training is very important. The biggest problem I see, I know we're still doing that with the right hand. I know, I'm on it. It's all in the timing, is going with too much weight. More people have hurt themselves with too much weight. So I am a fan of going with less weight and more reps. That's why we're still going with the right hand. It's all by design. I know a couple of you are saying, come on, 6 more, 5, push it up, just a little move, 3, 2, 1, hold it right here. Left arm goes, good. Look at my elbow. I'm looking at yours. Don't move it too much. I'm in my mind saying, I just want to move it an inch, an inch, an inch. So all I want is just an inch. Now while I'm doing this, I'm going to do a body check. Is my belly button back to my spine? Am I keeping that core nice and tight? Hopefully, relax the neck. Here we go, good. So that's my tip. Don't use any weight. Use a 1-pounder. You can use tennis balls if you want. It doesn't really matter. It's range of motion, because if I didn't have anything in my hands right now, I'd be able to feel this without a question. 6 more, 5, 4, 3. Hold it right here. I know the arms are really, really heavy, aren't they? That's okay. Bring it up an inch together. Up, up, up. Hopefully you can hear a little Rod Stewart in the background. Oh, he makes everything so much better. 10 more. 9, 8, we can do it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Bravo! Put the weights right in between the feet and shake it out. Couple shoulder rolls. I haven't really done shoulder rolls in a while. I love shoulder rolls. Anytime I've worked any muscles, arms, legs, whatever, and I have fatigued them, which I just did with what we just did. Shoulder rolls makes everything better. Belly button back to the spine. Drop your hands and arms and grab your water. Cheers. 1 more. Okay. Take 1 weight. Up we go. I've got a straight arm, correct? It's my right hand. I'm going to bring that arm back. I want to bring it back to my ear or behind my ear, and I'm going to drop it behind my head and bring it back up. Drop. Now, if you have a weight in your hand, or even a soup can, I guess, don't bonk yourself on the head. No, that's not fun. Try to keep that hand way behind the head. I don't know if you can feel it yet, but you're working the tricep muscle. Touch behind and back up. Touch behind and back up. We have 6 more. 6, 5, 4. We are athletes. 3, 2, last one, and bring it down. Oh, a couple shoulder rolls there. Okay, put this in the other hand. We need to get going here. Arm is going to go straight up. So before we do anything, we want to get ourselves adjusted. The first thing we want to do is we want to make sure our belly button is back to our spine, because we surely don't want to be rolling our shoulders forward. We want to be up, back, and down, and our arms straight up. Have a little bend in that elbow. Think of that upper arm and go behind the ear or parallel with the ear. And now you've got more than enough space to bend that elbow, drop behind the head, working the tricep muscle. Should feel this all up and down the side because you're working your core. Hopefully that's a good takeaway. I hope I get some good responses from you on core muscles and understanding how important that is. Good. Nice. I've got my other hand, it's not doing anything, but I'm actually pushing off on my quad, so it helps me sit up a little straighter. After this one, we have 6, 4, 3, 2, last one, and come out of it. Do a couple shoulder rolls. Good. Okay. 2 fists right in between the knees. Take your heels, press them into the ground. Press them into the floor, the carpet, whatever you've got. You've got your hands, both hands on both quads. Feel right around the knees. We're not pushing off of anything, especially the knees. But we're not pushing off of anything. I just want you to feel what is going on while you're taking your heels and pressing them into the floor. Working your lower half of your body. Trying to get stronger because we're going to be getting up off this chair. 3 more, 2 more, last one. Okay, it's the attempt to get up off the chair. So big thing is, if you have a pillow or the wobble, take it away. Okay, and now take a look at the knees. 2 fists, we know that. We look at our feet, we know that we've got our feet pointed straight ahead, shoulders up, back, and down. I have moved away from, it wasn't even close to the back of the chair, but now I'm going to move myself forward, okay, a little bit more. And as I start to get up off the chair, my chin goes up and my heels dig in and I pop up. Okay, let me try that again. I go to the end of my seat. I want to get up off the chair. My ideal goal at some point, if not now, is to not get up, not use my hands at all to push off from the bottom of the chair or arm of the chair or anything, and I'm very controlled. You want to be as graceful as possible. It's like I have a magnet on the top of my head and it's attracted to the ceiling, which means if that was not the case, you could drop your chin. No, you're looking straight ahead. Okay? So again, chin goes up, heels go down, pop up, move back. Feel that chair on the back of your legs and make your way to the back of the chair. Okay? So I'm going to go right to the side of my chair. I'm not going to go to the back. I'm going to go to the side. The side right here. I'm going to move that stick. Okay, and we're going to do a little balance exercise. So I've got my left hand on the back of the chair. Shoulders up, back, and down. Belly button back to the spine. And I'm going to take that right leg and I'm going to have my toes point up to the ceiling. And I'm going to point forward and come back. Point forward and come back. Point and back. Working the leg. See if I can find some balance. I am on one foot, but I do have my hand on the back of the chair. Give it a try. Can you do it? Maybe not yet. Because believe me, if you're not balanced when you're doing this, you're not supposed to be. We've got motion going this way. We're on one foot, but we try to get ourselves off balance and recover, and it makes us so much better balance to do that. Okay, we have 2 more. And last one. Let's go to the other side. I have a little obstacle course here. Other side. Right hand is on the side. All my toys here. If you weren't in class last time, that white sock is not something from getting undressed or anything. We actually just giving ideas to put your tennis ball in there and to use it flip it behind you and you can use it for your shoulder blades. Right hand on the back of the chair. Both knees are slightly bent. Point and pull back. Point, pull back. Point, point. While we're doing this, bring your hand off the back of the chair and see if you can find some balance. Right away, probably start to feel those 4 points on that right flat foot. That's what gives you stability. Good. 2 more. Last one. And done. Shake the hips back and forth. So we did some hip risers, which did open them up. Okay, side to side. And now we're going to take the right hip, jet it out, and hold it. Feel that stretch on the side of the leg all the way up to the hip. Good. Make sure you're standing up nice and straight, belly button back to the spine. Come back, standing normally. Knees are soft. Take the left hip, jet it to the left. Yeah, this one's an everyday one. Oh yeah. Good, hold it a little bit longer. Soft knees. And come back up. Go up on the toes. We did this the other day. We were working the feet. Come up on the toes. And here we're going to try it. Can we find some balance up on the toes? This is very difficult for a lot of people to do because they don't go up on their toes. We're not going to work on stepping while we've got up on our toes, but it's something that we'll work towards. 2 more. And drop the heels. Make sure you're holding on or touching the back of that chair and make your way to the front. We're going to go down for the count of 4, not letting our cheekies touch that floor, touch the chair. We're going to pop back up. So it looks like this. Keep the chin up. Let's do this one together. So it's 4, 3, 2, 1. Hover over that chair. Push up through your heels. 1 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up. Feel that chair on the back of your legs and sit down. Very nice. Sit back in your chair. Oh, this feels good. Side to side, dig those heels into the floor. Now relax the legs. Drop your chin straight down. Belly button back to the spine. By dropping your chin down, you should feel a nice stretch in the back of the neck. Head comes up. Let's tip our head to the left. You'll feel a nice stretch on the right side. Head is up. And here we go, other side. Beautiful. Again, my name is Christy. Thank you for joining me. This is ABC at Home. If you have any questions, make sure you contact me and let me know what you think. And good luck, and we'll see you next time. Just a side note, we have classes Mondays, Wednesdays, 2 o'clock, and then we've added a class called Little Moves, Big Results, and that is going to be on Saturdays at 9:30. See everybody later. Bye-bye.